Hey there, everybody. Welcome back to No Stone Face Reactions. I'm Griffin, that's Theta, and we're here watching some Symphogear GX. We got some comments here today, so let's see what people got to say. We got Joshua saying, Episode 6 of GX will always remain one of my favorites in the entire show. The reveal of Carol's false robe transformation, the Ignite form literally turning a defect from Season 1 into a power-up, the pure hype of the first Ignite remix of a song, this also being the song from GX's opening scene, and the fact our heroes actually defeat Carol in the fight scenes. This episode feels like a season finale, not a midway point. It's got all the intensity and drama you'd expect from a final episode, including a new transformation that defeats the villain, yet the story is still going and the threat isn't over. Ignite remains one of my favorite gimmicks of the entire show. The new color scheme is good, the entire concept of a controlled berserker state is fun, and the new remixes of the songs are really cool. Every song has a heavier, more electronic mix, and the singing generally gets a bit lower and more intense. The song in this episode is Radiant Force, a favorite of mine in both the original and Ignite remixes, and it is the perfect song to compare the differences between the normal and Ignite mix. The original has a slow build up and is more orchestral, while the Radiant mix is non-stop hype with a heavy guitar riff and some intense drumming. Every Ignite mix does this, and they're all tons of fun to listen to. So yeah, what do you gotta say about all that?
What do they call the Carol form thing?
The false robe transformation.
Okay. I would say it didn't really feel like a season ender because it lacked the stakes of a season ender. Like, sure, it seemed like they defeated Carol, but I mean, Carol wasn't like just trying to destroy the Earth yet. Like, there was nothing, there was no stake that equaled anything in the previous season. And
The
that's what
stakes were
really,
personal. Yeah.
well, the stakes are personal. That doesn't mean anything. Who gives a shit about personal stakes? This show always ends off on like the moon's gonna kill us all, or God was in the moon, or something weird. We don't end on personal stakes. That's what we lead up to. Everything, everything leading up to the season finale is human. Everything at the season finale is some fucked up shit we didn't see coming.
We gotta go Superman at the end. But everything does have like the typical appearance of like being a finale. I think I do agree. That's probably why it's so hype. Uh I mean, I agree with the commenter. I like the episode. I thought it was
Uh huh.
good.
Get a little bit more brown up on that nose. That's why everyone loves you and hates me.
Yeah, there we go. Uh, but I think the remixes, I've definitely been enjoying the music. I definitely love more synthy, more guitar riff, more electronic stuff. That's my jam. So getting more of it, I'm perfectly happy. Uh, Next comment is Newt with regard to where the missiles come from. Symphogears are partially thought-form weapons, sort of like the Green Lantern ring. The gear user's mind and song shapes their weaponry and how it functions. This is semi-important later, but not a spoiler as it was explained a bit in Season 1. I think that was literally 2 episodes ago. So, Chris isn't actually shooting missiles or firing guns. She's shooting her idea of what missiles are and firing what she thinks are guns. This is why their training from Genjuro, aka watching action movies, actually works, because it gives them cognitive tools to apply to their fighting style.
So they're Green Lantern rings then.
I don't think this ever like got super duper explained anywhere, but it does kind of check out with how they've been behaving, right?
Super duper.
Yeah, super duper, extra special. Doopity doop doop. Uh, but like it checks out with the way like we were initially introduced to throwing giant swords around and where they seem to come from nowhere. And it checks out with a couple of episodes ago where that very idea of thought forming your own swords as conceptual weapons and then breaking conceptual swords and then overcoming that by not being a sword anymore in your own head starts to make a little bit more sense, right?
This is why I said last episode, why couldn't Veer stop the bullets with his arm since they're not real bullets? That's why I was saying they're not real bullets.
I think my only answer to why did Dr. Beeds cower is one, because he's a coward, and probably two, uh, they weren't all going for his arm. I think he has very limited human ability to intercept things.
Well, he said that he didn't stop the missile. When he got hit by the missile, the Nephilim just absorbed it.
Yeah,
So, point in fact, it doesn't matter where the bullets hit him, he should still be absorbing the bullets.
they probably have to hit the Nephilim.
Well, the Nephilim just came out of his arm.
Hmm.
Assumedly, it could come out of anywhere.
I think it's just his arm. But well,
We
we'll have
have
to see
no
more
we
of it.
have no context for that. I'm just saying what he said.
Look,
You're not
next
arguing
time
with me, you're arguing with Dr. Veer.
Look, next time I see Chris and Veer on screen together in like the same scene, I'm gonna be chanting for Chris to shoot him. Just shoot him in the head.
Please don't,
Just go.
because if you chant that, it'll be talking over the entire scene, and I'll have to cover it up.
Shinku Dragon, however, says you made some commentaries in this episode that I won't go into much detail because anything would be getting to more spoilery territory. But if you check some of the things Carol said and has said, you'd notice that she said she'd trust them whatever they do. So she waited for the transformation. Chris was extra jiggly this episode, I agree. Well, good transition. uh, but that's why she's the best. Among many other things that you've seen and have yet to see, she is just a great character. Oh, absolutely. I think we still love Chris, right?
I mean, she's doing the weird hibiki thing now, so
Mm-hmm.
it's hard to parse. Like she
You
pointed a
can't parse
gun.
Garrett Gruth.
Well, no, she pointed her gun at like the two girls, and then did the whole hibiki thing like she did on Maria. It's very weird. Like it's out of the blue, they're going crazy.
I think that might be intentional. I think I brought up like the curse idea before, but before we get into that, let's talk about what happened last time, which was episode 10. It's so cruel, but with Shirabe and Kirika unable to bring themselves to attack Veer since he is the only one who can produce Linker, Chris is scolded for using her abilities recklessly and trying to stop them. Meanwhile, Carol reveals that HQ that she has been using Elf 9 as a mole without her knowledge, while Subasa and Maria learn from Farah that Carol's plan is to make the wielders use Ignite modules on the auto scorers. Unaware of any of this, Chris, reminded of the warmth that she had been seeking by Shirabi and Kirika, activates her Ignite module and works with the others to fight back against Liur, after which they retreat back to HQ and prepare to fight against Liur's giant form, which literally just blew up the submarine.
They said I don't understand why she's telling them everything. If I was being serious about this, I would like use my powers to be able to spy on them, to then
Hmm.
figure out what they know and then feed them false information. Like I would let Veers go off by himself and then spread disinformation that Dr. Veer is actually behind all of this.
We're developing your villain profile here. We already know that you do honorable combat until it no longer suits you, but you also will avoid gloating. You're going to be in the shadows throughout the entire series, is what we're
No, I think
doing.
that's probably the way to take me out. The whole gloating thing.
Yeah, just wait until you start getting confident.
Well, no, it'd be the whole thing that I want you to know that I did this. I don't want somebody else to get credit because the moment it seems like I'm going to take you down, I want everyone to know that I'm the one that took you down. Because otherwise, no one's going to give me the respect that I feel like I deserve, right?
There you go. See, you're just gonna get foiled like everyone else like that. I got a handy dandy list called the Evil Overlords list. We'll go over that one day.
Right, right. But the idea is you don't give every. Also, I've read that before, but I mean, the
Yeah,
idea is you
yeah.
don't give everything away well before you win. You do the Ozymandias thing. I whisper it to you as you're dying, not tell you while you're still in command of a nuclear
Yeah.
sub.
That's always the best reveal, right? It's like, do you think I would really tell you anything about my plan if you had any hopes of stopping it? I did it 45 minutes ago.
No, no. It's like when you're on your deathbed from old age, I will reveal to you every horrible thing that's happened in your life has been me the entire time.
I do think though that Carol thinks that she is already won, that she already has all the pieces she needs, and that there's nothing that can be done to stop her.
Oh, no.
She's got that
She
confidence.
said, I've discovered another thing I can use in replace of the thing you destroyed. She doesn't have it yet. She's going to get it. She's not
Ah.
even at the point of casting the spell or whatever the fuck she's going to do.
Mhm.
She's not even there yet, and she's revealed all of the plans. This is just a bad play.
I knew she shouldn't have begun hanging out with Dr. Veer. Mm-mm. Bad influence right there. But I think there is one last thing to go ahead and cover. Theta. So the submarine blew up and everyone's dead, right?
Or it's a fake submarine.
We're gonna, pan over to everybody's bodies in the water, a bunch of fire, and that's just gonna be it. Season over, right?
Yeah, or it was just a fake submarine. That they were never in that submarine. They've been in a different place the whole time.
It was an illusory submarine, of course, yeah. So we got our bets. Let's see how they managed to escape then.
Wait. Are we betting?
No.
You sure?
I mean, we've stated what we think is gonna happen. Let's just see what happens.
Alright, you don't want to put anything down on it. Like a show or something.
So, in that case, let's go ahead and begin. But before we do, be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and comment down below to feed that algorithm. On top of all that, if you want more shows like this, unfiltered, uncensored, and uncut, it's also early access stuff, you can check it out over on the Patreon. It's just $5 a month, but no pressure. It's all to support the channel, just a little bit extra.
Click the link down below, join the Discord, and tell Griff how we can grow some balls.
Kaiju time! They had an escape submarine!
See, they weren't in that sub. They were in the smaller sub all along. Not a gun.
Conceptual kaiju arrow, but it's also a rocket!
Because it was always that easy to defeat her.
But it's just over already. Alright.
本部が連中は何もかもをまとめてぶっ飛ばすつもりで
I mean, it was a pretty good plan.
エルフナインちゃん
Blood on her dress.
僕は誰に操られたんじゃなくエルフナインちゃ
Yeah,
ん
we know.
大丈夫
We
です
did
か
a whole thing about
早
you
く手当てし
being
ない
a
と
good person.
目を開けてエルフナインちゃんエルフナインちゃん
Well, not the way I thought we'd start this off.
Well, I can't wait till we meet elves 1 through 8.
I
bet elf
Yeah,
4
Theta.
will be fine.
Oh, what I can't believe is that they, immediately destroyed the tension to be, in the 5 seconds that we saw, right? It's
I told you.
I thought there was going to be a big kaiju battle.
I told you, Griff. It's not that kind of show.
No kaiju battle today.
I think it's more galling. It's how easy it was to destroy the monster version of that autoscore.
Right, I feel like we've had, a little bit of build-up with it, too, right?
Well,
The
we've seen
coins were more dangerous.
We saw it twice.
Yeah, we just didn't get the full payoff of it. Unless, of course, it's just completely fine after all that.
Nah, I got blown off in the middle. I don't think there's a smaller version of Inside.
A mini kaiju appears. Some might just call that a person.
Well, yeah, but that person's already dead.
Ah, very true, very true.
So I won the bet.
What?
I won the bet. They weren't in the giant submarine, they were in the small submarine. But the thing is defined as somewhere else.
I can't believe it. This is world's shortest bet. Oh, we're back to having lunch.
Yeah, it's what Hibiki was talking about last time.
悪いな。腹減ってたんだ。
Somebody wasn't really good at aligning the letters to the moving screen.
あのね、お父さん、
どうした？
本当にお母さんとやり直すつもり？
本当だと思う。お前が口添えしてくれたらきっとお母さんも。
だったら初めの一歩はお父さんが踏み出して、逃げ出したのはお父さんなんだよ。帰ってくるのもお父さんからじゃないと。
そいつは嫌だな。だって怖いだろ。
Yeah, he really does look in that middle space between old and young.
男のプライドが。
Yeah, this man's seen some shit.
もう一度やり直したくて、勇気を出して会いに来たんだよ。
響き。
See, Dad, you're
だからお父さんも
a little bit of a jerk these days.
だけど、やっぱり俺一人では。
もうお父さんはお父さんじゃない。
Well, technically he died
壊れた家族は
11 years ago, however old you are.
あ、
No, nothing? Okay.
Man, everything this guy looks at turns to shit.
I almost thought he was about to jump out the window for the balloon to prove his dedication. That's all. Oh, never mind.
Uh-oh, looks like Sylvanas taking over the Frozen Throne. That's for you World of Warcraft nerds out there.
You said it wasn't gonna happen.
Although it does look exactly like it.
デストラクターシステムをセットアップ。シャトーの全機能をオートドライブモードに。
How do you even have the ability to do this? Is this a Frontier thing?
I guess so. Oh, it's gooey.
どうだ？僕の左腕はトリガーパーツなど必要としない。僕と繋がった生物は全て意のままに動くのだ。
オートスコアラーによって呪われた旋律は全て揃った。これで世界はバラバラに噛み
Seriously,
砕か
Veers
れ
need to give himself a prescription of something.
世界を噛み砕く？
You're just like, oh, I was trying to do that. Come on.
No, remember Veers was trying to save the world.
もっと世界を知るんだ。
He tried to cause the death of the world to save it.
だから世界をバラバラにするの。解剖して分析すれば万象の全てを理解できるわ。
つまりは思考の H。ならばレディはその地をもって何を求める？
Well, they'll have it.
ああ。
This is Brainiac's plan.
命題とは世界を解き明かすこと。それ以上も以下もない。
ああ、レディに夢はないのか？英雄とは悪なき夢を見、誰かに夢を見せるもの。
Excuse me, Dr. Beer, are you being a positive influence right now? How dare you?
なんかと言ったか。
Little dot, Veers falling out of the building.
I was about to say, Beers is making the phone call. Hey guys, I fucked up. Can you save me?
敵の攻撃でエルフナイン君が負傷。応急処置を施したが危険な状態だ。
僕は平気です。だから
So I guess Elf Knight's gonna die and give the memories back to Carol.
俺たちは現在東京に急行中。
You know, that would check out, right?
迎撃任務に当たってもらう。それまでは。
はい、避難誘導に当たり被害の拡大を抑えます。お父さん、みんなの避難を。
こういう映像ってどうやってテレビ局に売ればいいんだっけ？
He's rubbernecking.
What the fuck kind of camera do you have on your phone? Did you see that thing?
I saw, it was massive. He's got the iPhone 100 here.
レディがそんなこんなではその命題とやらも解き明かせるのか疑わしいものだ。
My gosh, you've been at her place for 5 minutes and you're already fighting.
我が小学生サイズのレディーには荷が勝ちすぎる。やはり世界に英雄は僕一人ぼっち。
I mean, there's a hell of a line, though. It both insults her for being short, but also says that a hero needs to think big.
無論人類のため善悪を超越した僕が地方樹シャトーを制御して。
Well, Fierce, it was nice having you back for a minute.
シリにして滅裂。貴様みたいな左巻きが英雄になれるものか。
Oh, there you go. That's the comeback.
I guess this is the payback you get for slapping Maria around last season.
シャトーは起動し、世界分解のプログラムは自律制御されている。ご苦労だったな、ドクター・ウェル。世界の不分けは俺が一人で執刀しよう。
Yeah.
配給を
Oh, the subtitles.
Truly perfect.
立ち止まれるものか。計画の障害は例外なく排除するのだ。やったまずいよな。いい加減にしてよ、お父さん。ほう、そいつがお前の。
I mean, to be fair, he's not freaking out about the sky thing.
空から人が。
Well, not about that sky thing.
I guess they're all pretty used to it.
お前の悲鳴を聞きたいと馴染まぬ体がせかすのでな。
Oh yeah, that's right. She has no idea.
あれはやっぱりキャロルちゃんの。いかにも俺の城シフォージュシャトー。アルカノイズは発展。
To be fair, it doesn't look like Veer's could have fallen out of the thing. So I guess the options are he's got like a Emperor Palpatine thing happened to him, or he's still up there and entirely possible to affect things.
It's just at the bottom of some pit.
I'm very badly burned.
もはやギアをまとわせるつもりは毛ほどもないのでな。俺は父親から託された命令。
I want to see Hibiki win this without transforming and do it.
I don't think your ponytail should be taller than you are.
誰にだってあるはずだ。私は何も託されていない。何もなければ耐えられまいて。
響、おい、響。
世界の前に分解してくれる。
You already said that to Veers. Can't do that to two people.
I mean, think about it. If you just do everyone one at a time telling them that, then you can always just reuse the line.
He's looking for your gear. Don't sell him out so easily. I mean, to be fair, he did run off and leave you for years. You know. That rock is not drawn the same way as every other rock. He's buying you time.
Someone's trying to kill him. I don't blame him for doing anything.
Fair point.
Yeah,
Fair point.
that'll do it.
I mean, he was spitting facts. You gotta survive if you want to fix things.
Oh, what a line to go out on.
お父さん、大丈夫？
平気へっちゃらだ。
It's fine, but the affair I'm having means you probably don't want to eat that potato.
そっか。あれはいつもお父さんが言ってた。逃げたのではなかったか？
逃げたさ。だけど、
Yeah, dad theme.
どこまで逃げても、この子
Because
の
all
父親
dads
である
whistle.
ことからは
The one thing they all have in common.
お父さん。
俺は生仲だったかもしれないが、それでも娘は本気で壊れた家族を元に戻そうと。
It's gonna be a weird thing, right?
勇気を出して
On one hand, you're defending your daughter,
だから
At the same time, it looks like you're throwing rocks at like a 5-year-old.
But we shall not scare Gangnir Throne.
Well, thank God at least somebody tries to attack someone mid-transformation.
You got what you always asked for, right? And here's why.
Wasn't there a chance she could die next time she transformed anyway?
Oh, good question.
Courage? Resilience? Perseverance, that's the word I was looking for, perseverance.
There you go.
Bitch. Ugh.
いつだってくじけそうになる私を支えてくれていた。ずっと守ってくれていたんだ。響き。
Well, not in the literal sense, but figuratively. So is Carol going to turn into an adult Carol again?
Probably not this episode. I think she'll just retreat. Punch the entire street.
And I wonder if we go back if he was really there.
You know? If you find out, go ahead and send that to us in one of the replies below. Yeah,
oh, is she gonna win the fight and then turn back and see her dad's pile of dust?
Oh gosh. Yeah, let's do it.
Well, you notice, she threw the shit down, and we're not panning back to him anymore.
Drill punch.
Oh, never mind. Well, I gave you an opening show, all you had to do was use it.
お前も父親を力と変えるならまずはそこから引いてくれる。
They're hitting me with party streamers.
Hey, the gang's all here.
It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool with that music to have that whole thing happen.
I love the little fight in the background.
Come on, Beer, you gotta be up there still.
本会を遂げようとしているのだ。今さらやめられるものか。思い出も何もかもを焼却してでも。
In a show with such a clear music theme, I'm surprised she's the first one to say magnum opus.
She's got the harp, she's making the entire
it's
symphony.
the adult transformation again.
Yep.
Again, it's the weird thing of watching an 8-year-old turn into a 28-year-old. It's just uncomfortable.
Technically, that happens to everybody.
Well, not everybody, Griff. I've got some sad stories to tell you. That was unnecessary.
Oh yeah, she's already stolen all the music. Wait, I know it. I know what this season's villain is. Plagiarism.
She's doing the multicolored lyrics thing too.
Literally just singing, I'm just gonna kill everybody. I think she's powered up a little bit since last time. What do you think?
No, she was pretty powerful last time. Remember, they didn't beat her last time. She like suicide pilled.
あの威力、立花の体が持たない。でも
So this is how the world ends in a big song and dance number.
翼、あれを。明滅。こと。共振。まるで城塞全体が音叉のように、キャロルの歌に共振。 エネルギーを増幅。
Ah, good. She'll stay on key then throughout the whole song. And the city is destroyed again.
Remember at the end of season 1, where we thought they might be in space on a different planet?
God, she just let anyone in the command room these days, huh?
No, not French fishermen. Where was the beam going? The beam was leaving the planet, but shooting where?
To the moon! Again.
Oh, it hit the moon already. Unless Veer lets you in.
Oh, that's what he's gonna be there for. Open the door.
You've already pierced the heavens, so why not? Thank God the #1 thing that Noise does is just stands around and does nothing.
Yeah, they got summoned, looked at them, didn't go anywhere. Oh, main character's already defeated, alright.
Do like the background, just that, you know, that noise beat thing.
And no, that's all.
It's gonna be a real suck for the dad once he's like committed himself to this. I'm never gonna look away again, and then he's gonna meet the mom, and she's like, "Get the fuck out of here! I have nothing to do with this."
We
or
get like
you
the
anymore.
mom psycho ending, right? It's like, well, I tried and got rejected. I guess that's it.
I expect that at this point.
Mm-hmm. I mean, he's also technically doing his own character regrowth here, right?
Right,
We
right.
already
It's all
assassinated his
focused.
character, now we're recovering it.
It's all focused around the daughter and has nothing to do with the mom. And all the mom is left with is, "You left us for 10 years," or whatever.
Yeah, that might be a thing. So what is our side crew gonna do with Dr. Beers? What's the silliest situation we can imagine on this?
Well, we still have to assume he's up there, because otherwise he might just be dead.
Oh my
Remember,
gosh, we just...
only villains die.
They work together, they all team up and stop this. It's gonna be the entire villain crew from last season saving the day. Never mind that Dr. Beers is also responsible for all this. We'll put that behind us for now.
Well, it wouldn't be the whole villain crew.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Ah, but then the coffin appears. Oh, they already lost.
What the fuck?
Wait,
How are we so good at this show? Man, we called that one in minutes.
we're psychic, Theta. That's it. That's our superpower. We have the ability to predict anime on a dime.
Literally wasn't even a concept until the end credits started playing, and we just started talking out of nothing.
The coffin literally pulled on up to the anime and said, "I ain't done yet."
It would be the whole villain crew saving the day. Well, it would be the whole villain crew. Oh yeah, the coffin. Boom.
Okay. It has been a minute since this show has quite surprised me in that way, and we're getting into the last 2 episodes here. That is what I needed. That is how you start this off. We still got 40 minutes to go, and they're not done yet.
That's what I'm saying. The show is always... It ends the season with what the fuck? That's what you have to do. It's the only show that gets that real, overhyped, reaction from us.
If you have another series out there that literally just goes absolutely bonkers, please just go ahead and tell us about it. Because I'm not sure there's much more that could just top this. Just these kind of reveals at the last moment. I feel like I'm watching a damn soap opera. We get to the last episode, we're just gonna have Hibiki turn and say, "And I am the father." Oh my gosh. Well, I'm actually, you know what else I'm really surprised about? Her wheelchair robot just beat all 3 of them in a row in an instant.
Well, we didn't see what happened. It's weird that Maria being there wouldn't recognize her mother's wheelchair.
Mm-hmm. They probably did. We're probably gonna get the flashback to that next time.
No.
My guess.
This right here where we saw where they're already down on the ground, and then the wheelchair changes back and she turns around and she goes, "Mother," all surprised. Like she didn't
Oh, yeah.
recognize a robo wheelchair when it
Maybe
was
she never
kicking
got
her
to see
ass.
it.
Well, I'm pretty sure she saw it. She spent her entire time with her mother when she was in a wheelchair. You remember her backstory? When the explosion happens at the place where her sister died, that puts her in a wheelchair? From moment one of her wheelchair being around, Maria has been there for it.
I mean, I guess it comes down to, if you have a mecha robot, do you tell people about it? My instinct is always yes, obviously, but, I also have other things I'm going to do with a mech robot if I have one no one else does.
Well, my point was that she doesn't have to tell anyone about it. Her daughter has been there the entire time.
Looming over her mother as she works on the wheelchair robot.
Well, there was
there
a
you-
time where the wheelchair wasn't a mecha, and then there would have been a time after. And again, she would have been there for the non-mecha wheelchair and then the mecha wheelchair.
I do have one hypothesis to leave off on, and this is going to be like some room of memories thing, where you have to interact with the evil version of whatever you remember from your own past, and all 3 of them remember her.
The only reason why I would be against that, or I would say that wouldn't be the case, is that introducing actual Veer would kind of like ruin that whole concept.
Oh gosh, yeah.
If you want everything to be
What's
memory
Veer gonna
based,
do when he walks in on all this?
well, no, I mean if everything you want, well, I mean that would be awesome too if your thing was right because Veer was also around with her. But I'm saying that you wouldn't, if you wanted to introduce the concept of your memories being your enemy, you wouldn't want to introduce an actual person who's real from their memories as well.
It's like, oh no, it's my memory of Veers, and then also Veers. Oh no, this is the worst. There's 2 of them now. He won't shut up.
I mean, the only way I could see that panning out, and I don't think the show is the kind of show to do this, would be for an actual, like you said, an actual memory of Veer to show up, and they kick its ass, and it, like, fades away, and in the darkness behind it fading away is dead Veer on the ground. from where she stabbed him and knocked him over.
Oh yeah, that'd be good. I mean, because he seems like he's perfectly human otherwise, right? He took the stab wound. He just took like a several story fall. He's dead, right?
We don't know. It's Veer.
Yeah.
Who knows what the hell he's capable of?
His determination to be crazy will keep him alive.
I mean, it's either that or the moment he got stabbed and shoved down the thing, a human Veer died, and that's when the Nephilim takes over his body.
You know, with the way we left off the episode, though, we can't get any lower than this, right? Every hero has literally been defeated in a moment's notice, and nobody is left.
We've already been lower than this earlier in this season.
Oh
Where
yeah,
everybody
the
was
heroes
defeated,
are already defeated
had
and
their
completely
powers
disarmed.
stripped, yeah.
Yeah.
They were literally buck-ass naked on the battlefield, face down into the pavement.
So, what could we possibly do next from here? It has to be Veer saving the day. That's the only thing left.
No, again, I think Virus is dead, and now it's the Nephilim who's control of his body.
And the Nephilim's a good guy now.
The Nephilim wants to eat relics, so no, it's not a good guy. Can't be.
Mm-hmm. Well, this is a massive relic, so it gets to eat the entire castle.
I don't think it matters.
So, remember when I said we're just going to copy-paste the Nephilim from last season into this one? Well, I think we're on track. I think we're on track now. So, you got any last words before we go ahead and finish?
But why don't they call them actresses anymore?
You gotta get new material, Theta. Alright. That's where we're gonna go ahead and end it all for today. This has been Stoneface Reactions, everybody. I'm Griffin, that's Theta, and we'll catch you next time. See you around. Hey everybody, thanks for watching another Stoneface Reactions. If you have an idea of another video we could go ahead and watch, go ahead and put it in the comments down below, and we'll add it to the wheel. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and let us know what you thought about this video and what parts you liked. And until then, we'll see you next time. Is this too goofy?